I'm gonna take it a little slowly because I know I have a lot of traction. Oh boy, I scraped a little bit of a skid plate, which is good. No vital components were hurt. Welcome to the next episode of the Ram Rebel Rouser series. And today I'm really excited because we're putting on Mopar accessories and performance parts on our Ram Rebel. Last episode I took the truck off-road. Today it's Christmas time because we get to unwrap the parts and get them installed here at Johnson Auto Plaza. Let's go. As far as half-ton trucks are concerned, the Ford F-150 Raptor is currently the king of off-roading. But what we're trying to do as part of this video series is to get this Ram Rebel a little bit closer to where Ford Raptor is, and maybe make something even cooler. Of course, huge thanks to Mopar for providing these parts for the Ram Rebel Rouser, and big thanks to Johnson Auto Plaza here in Brighton, Colorado, for actually installing the parts properly and also taking care of a couple of recalls. Alright guys, it's really Christmas because look at all these parts. Oh yeah, a steel running board. And it's low profile. It should tuck in nicely and give it a little bit more clearance and also a cool look as well.
Yeah, that's serious business right there.
Steel.
Yeah.
Steel and
you can get whatever you want with that sucker.
Yeah. Nice.
Cool.
These are the steps that came on the Rebel from the factory. These are optional steps as well. But when we went to Moab, actually we hit this on pins and things. You can see that video now. Actually, boom. It kind of bent and came back to where it was. But I want them a little bit more lower profile and stronger. While the step is off the truck, it's a little bit easier to see the frame, and I wanted to show you this, the tuned mass module. It actually can make your ride a little bit smoother by creating a vibration that cancels out the vibration in the frame. For example, when you're running in 4-cylinder mode on the V8, there may be another vibration going on through the frame, and that helps to cancel it out and make your ride a little bit smoother. All right, now it's time to put the new running boards on the truck. What do you think? I think they look a little bit like Ford Raptor steps. I don't think that's a bad thing. The steps are not even bolted in yet, but it already looks better, I think. It's a little bit better integration with the body and the way the step is. All right, the Christmas continues. Let's see what's in this box. I have no idea. It could be an exhaust system. It could be the Ram bar, the sports bar. Let's see. It's a mystery. It's exhaust, hooray! It is exhaust. Performance exhaust by Mopar. Oh, I want to hear how it sounds. 5.7 liter catback exhaust system.
You take it apart piece by piece, so I'm going to start with the tips.
So no cutting involved here?
No cutting.
Okay.
It's a bolt-on catback system. Hangers, you pry them off, so if you grease them up or lube them up, they seem to come off a lot easier.
system, the new system, you can see this is a bigger diameter, so it should flow more and of course sound better. So when I was on Gold Mine Hill, I actually touched right here at the skid plate, and I actually moved the skid plate mount for the gas tank backwards a little bit. It's like new again, no problem.
All right.
Wait, what? What? No new tips?
No new tip.
Okay, so we'll reuse the tips for now. Amazing! First startup. Last time I was here, we took care of a couple of software updates on the hybrid system on the truck according to the RRT. This is a manufacturer specification for the truck. And today we did two other recalls. There was one that has to do with a 12-volt battery ground stud that had to be retorqued, and also a recall that has to do with adjustable pedals. There has to be an extra bracket installed to prevent the pedal from sliding all the way back. So that's all done, and the truck is now healthy as can be. More mystery, so let's see what's in this box. It could be an air intake, or it could be some parts for the storage bar. Oh yeah, air intake. Look at the size of this thing. That goes on top of the engine. All right, we got the exhaust installed. Now it's time to get the air intake. More air in, more air out. Should work really well. We're gonna be removing the stock air intake box and putting the new one, the performance intake system, on top here, which is gonna be feeding from the grill up ahead. Here's the stock air box. It's getting air from the front, basically kind of inside the grill area right here. I thought it was also getting air from inside the fender well, but that's not the case. Just one from the front. I was just looking at the Mopar brochure, and actually the air intake system, the high performance one, is not even in the catalog yet. We're breaking new ground here with the system. The air is going to come from the top. We plug the stock air intake system here down below, and let's see how the new one works now. Alright, so the new air filter is actually underneath this cover. Look at that, it's huge, and it's actually reusable and cleanable. So you don't have to really replace this until many tens of thousands of miles.
Yes, these are brackets for that air cleaner support.
Okay.
And one goes underneath and then one goes up top. I think like that.
So this will remain, I guess?
Yeah, that stays.
Okay. Well, it's going to look a lot better. It's going to cover all the mud. So here it is, the air intake system is in place. It's a very clean installation. The new cowl cover is right here, and the new air intake takes air from the top here right before it goes to the radiator. So the idea is when the air comes in here, before it hits the radiator, partially it's going into the engine to get a little bit more cooler air, but also kind of a good charge to get a little bit more power. However, Mopar and Ram do not list a power increase on this intake or the exhaust systems. It's just supposed to give you a little bit more boost and also sound better. So these are the new wheels. It's still an 18-inch wheel, and it does have a beadlock rim to go around it. And the wheels come with the center cap and also the little bolts for the beadlock rim right there. We're also transferring the TPMS, the tire pressure monitoring sensors, right here to the new wheel to make sure everything is in order and it talks to the truck and we know exactly what the pressure is inside the tires. So this is a true beadlock wheel from Mopar, and here is the beadlock rim that goes on the outside, but we're mounting the tires normally with both beads inside the actual wheel because that's street legal. We want to be legal right now. This is the sports bar that goes behind the cab. It's in pieces, so it gets put together. Cool. It's a pretty beefy piece, actually. It's not supposed to be structural, just for looks. But it's also a way to mount some extra lights, and we're gonna see how it looks on this truck. So for the Ram bar, I think the installation itself is pretty straightforward, but the wiring of the lights, I'm not sure about. Okay. So let's try it. Oh yeah. Now Roman, can we put a Hellcat supercharged motor in this truck? A donor car right there. We gotta cut the bed rail protector here, and there's already basically a hole marked where the bed stake would go. So we just need to cut it out and mount the bar. Stubborn little bugger, huh?
Yes.
Okay, is this helping? No, it's not helping. No. Okay, so the Ram bar is installed. Now for the extra off-road lights, the functional piece, they provided the wiring kit as well. So we gotta go actually from the engine bay, the switch goes on the dash, and then we need to put the wires through to the Ram bar in the back. So Donovan, this wiring is a little bit more intricate and involved than we thought.
Yeah, it's just hidden. So you have to take some things apart.
We had to pull the wheel liner here on the driver's side and then feed the wiring through the cab, through the dash, and towards the back.
No, we just had to drill a hole in this is the headlamp switch housing. So we drilled a hole in this panel, and that'll be the switch that turns on our lights.
This is a pretty clean installation, but I wish the Rebel had actually auxiliary switches into which we could tap in and not having to install an additional switch. The heavy-duty truck from Ram for 2019 actually have those aux switches. Ah, lights now. Ooh, a nice little light cover. Ooh, Mopar. These are beefy, pretty heavy lights. Let's see if I can. Nice. Mopar also sent these brackets for the lights. Oh, there she goes. She's here.
Better work.
All right, the sports bar is done. The lights are there. Finally, the final touch is actually hood decals. Oh yeah. I was gonna put the decals on the hood myself, but I know I'm gonna screw it up, so that's why professional Chuck is here to do it. Gentlemen, thanks a lot for your help.
Hey, you're welcome.
It's a big job, but it looks awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna look good. It's gonna do good too.
The baby's almost ready. It's getting shined up a little bit and take it on the road. This sound is very different. Wow. Wow. All right. I'm gonna back out. I can't wait to hear it wide open. All right, thank you. Watch out. Close your eyes, guys. Blinding. Oh yeah, Rebel Rouser is here. Now we just need to know how it does off-road and at a lot of other tasks. My first impression is really good. It will wake up the dead if you really put your foot into it. Oh, I need to take it easy. Oh, I gotta get it on the highway. I gotta get it to the track. Gotta get it off-road. Big thanks to Mopar and Johnson Auto Plaza for getting this work done. I mean, the truck just looks really clean. And just, so far, it just feels amazing. There it is, look at that. Woo.
I didn't even recognize it.
What do you guys think, huh?
I think we need bigger tires in. And a bit of a lift, Andre. The wheels are badass.
This is cool. What do you think about the ram bar?
Yeah.
And those lights will blind any person, anywhere, anytime.
Which we're not allowed to legally use on the road.
Hell yeah. But guys, get behind the truck and let me show you and listen to it.
This is metal too, right?
Hell yeah, that's steel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. All right. All right. Start her up.
All right, go listen.
Yeah. He's like a kid with a new toy, you know? One who has experience. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's a Hemi.
That is my favorite part.
That is a Hemi. Right? Yeah.
My favorite part.
No more factory exhaust. Wow, that is cool. It's a performance air intake.
Oh, that is really good. Like that before.
And it's this part comes off, and there's a cleanable air filter inside this box.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be a little bit better flowing.
Those are really tasteful stickers.
Yeah, I like that. It's not overdone.
It's not overdone. I love how they kind of, you know, melt the color into the red. The only issue I have with it is
Tiny wheels.
No, tires. The wheels are fine. So
Wheels.
Are those what size
These are stock tires, yeah?
Tiny
32s? 33s?
33s.
So we need to go to at least 35
Fives.
if we can fit them with the lift.
All right, see you guys.
Yeah, great. Let's see her go.
That sounds really good. That sounds better than our Hellcat. I think it does.
All right, now I gotta get all the old parts to storage and actually do something really awesome off-road. And guys, go back to tfltruck.com for more news, views, and real-world Ram Rebel Rouser reviews. Yeah!
I actually want to do this. It's a new obstacle I'm naming the Chin Scratcher.
How am I doing? Well, I know it's not fair. I know.
The Chin Scratcher, Andre. Andre's not even on the Chin Scratcher yet, and he's almost scraping his chin.